innovation together with David Doggette of 2HB and Chris Koomey of Thorben Consulting. And David, you've been innovating in your company culture for years with 2HB. The company's been around for 20, 25 years. How have you made an attractive place for people that want to work with you?
Yeah, Chris, thanks for having me. I think it's easy when you create a place that you want to work for. My partners and I have worked for other companies, and we've been subject to the large businesses wanting you to help with business development in return for pizza and soda, on your own time. And that never felt right to me. It felt like if you want my time after work hours and you're not going to pay me for my time, then pizza and soda is not a good alternative to
You
my
can get that
hourly bill
yourself.
rate.
You can get
Exactly.
that.
You pay me enough, I can buy my own pizza and soda and not have to work on a proposal. So we started putting things in place with 2HB that led to the phrase 2HB is a place where the owners want to work or would want to work. So the benefits we put in place based on what we wanted and what, the company could bear. We put in place procedures that said, if we ever ask an employee to leave the work day to do something for the company, then we will give them an overhead charge code and they will be able to charge their hourly rate to the company while they're doing what we've requested them to do. And that even goes to all hand meetings. Usually companies will say, oh, we're going to have an all hands meeting. We'll buy you lunch, again, pizza and soda, right? And you come out and you listen to us talk about the company and then you go back to work and it's all on your own time. We
And what's
try to
inter- and
bring,
what I think what's interesting for you though, like now these are kind of newish ideas, but you've been doing this for over 20 years.
yeah, we started the company in '94, and I think the first employees we hired were in that '99 time frame. So yeah, well over 20 years.
And so at the time, this was even more revolutionary than now to have a place that you actually want to work and have people want to work for you.
Definitely. And it's interesting you say that because we've kind of watched the progression of small business benefit packages. And at one point along the lines, we had to stop saying we have one of the best benefit packages in the industry and just saying we have a really good benefits package because today it's very commonplace for many companies to do a lot of things that are above and beyond what used to exist 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
So, but really the innovation is building that place that you want to work. And I know one of the benefits that I remember you used to take great pride in was the annual trip. So where did you take the annual trip to, and how have you used that in keeping people and recruiting people?
So yeah, that's one of our benefits. It's an employee benefit, an annual corporate trip. Uh, this year, we actually just got back from our trip a couple of days ago. But this year we did a staycation, and it was partly because of having a down year profit wise and the increase in the industry pricing for airfare. Typically, we go the year before we went to Playa Mujeres, Mexico. We took the employees, and we always take a guest for the employee as well and pay for them. Even though that's not part of the benefit, we've kind of made that part of the culture because, well, we wanted to take our wives or spouses or friends or whoever. So we made that available to the company as well. But we've done 17 corporate trips now. And this is the first time that we did a staycation. Went to the DC Wharf, stayed at the Pendry, really nice hotel and, nice dinners, and then went to see the play Wicked over at the Kennedy Center. So we try to make it something that you wouldn't necessarily do for yourself, but you would want to do.
Yeah. And what are the kind of the outcroppings of that? What's some of the benefits that you've gotten as far as retention, excitement, loyalty?
Well, it's very interesting. The corporate trip doesn't usually attract candidates, but it definitely retains candidates. It's one of those things where people will often tell me, well, instead of going on the trip, could I just get a bonus instead? And my answer is no, you cannot. You either go on the trip or you forfeit the benefit, just like if you don't use our
Health
mobile phone
insurance. Yeah.
benefit,
Yeah.
you know, you forfeit it. But as soon as someone goes on a trip, then they understand. There's something about being able to go to the Caribbean in the middle of January, that a trip that you didn't plan, to an all-inclusive resort with teammates that you don't necessarily work with every day because you're in different offices, different organizations. You might not even know all the people in the company. Uh, it really brings you together. And then after you've done it once, you're like, you know what? I think I want to do that again.
So David Doggette, 2HB, thanks for mastering innovation together with us today. Thank you for mastering innovation together today with Thorben Consulting. This is Chris Koomey. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy the show, if you have any comments, questions, or just want to learn more about what we do. Thanks for joining us.